Hey guys, how are you? Today's arm day. So normally when I do arms, I use weights, but I thought that you guys might not have weights at home, so I wanted to give you an option. So this is based on the 21 Day Fix again, but I modified it quite a bit to do without weights. You can add weights if you have them, absolutely add them. It's just gonna make everything a little bit harder, but go for it if you have them. So we're gonna do 50 seconds on and 10 seconds off between exercises. So we're gonna start with this planked dolphin move. Let's get started and I'll talk about it. So this one is good for your core and your triceps and your shoulders. You're gonna come into a forearm plank and then you're gonna kind of raise your hips up to dolphin, and then you're gonna come back to plank. Sorry if you can see my tummy a little bit. Isn't that just lovely? Isn't that just what you love to see? A little excess baby flab. Whatever, we're all women here. A lot of us are mamas. So push up, and when you come back down, make sure you keep that, your hips engaged and don't like sag. You want to keep them in a plank, like a firm plank. Okay, we're done. Man, 50 seconds goes fast. The next one we're going to do is called the Superman lat pull. So you can't really see my legs, but we're going to come up into a Superman position. So you're going to lift your whole upper body off the floor, including your legs. You can't see mine, and then you're going to pull your lats down. Okay, so you're really going to pretend that you're holding a weight in your arm and you're pulling it down. You want to squeeze your shoulders right in between here. Really feel that squeeze. This is a tough one. Keep that arch in your back. Keep your chest off the ground. Look straight ahead so your neck's in like a straight line. And squeeze. Oh yeah, I feel that. Whew. I'm feeling the burn, baby. Just one more second. Okay. Our next one, we're going to do a push-up, and we're going to do an arm reach. So if you're modifying, get onto your knees. Otherwise, do a full push-up on your toes, and push down, and then reach an arm up. Okay, you might need to spread your legs a little bit further apart than you normally do to keep the balance. But try not to let your hips shift too much when you lift your arm. You want to pretend you have a glass of water on your back and you're trying not to dump it. If you're modifying, you can come onto your knees and do the same thing. But I have decent upper body strength, so I'm going to keep going and do the full push-up arm raise. Oops. Just one at a time. Whew. Okay, and now we're going to do tricep dips. Okay, so we're going to come onto our booty. We want our fingers pointing in and hips raised, and we're going to come down, but you're not pulling your hips down. What you're doing is you're bending your arms into a 90-degree angle, and that's what is bringing your hips down. You're not physically like bending at the hips. I kind of have a funny bend in my arm. I'm double jointed. So if my arm looks like a little weird, don't judge me. I got double jointed problems. We all got our problems. Oh man, my triceps are on fire. I actually lifted weights before this and I am hurting. Okay, pause to shift. Okay, we're back. We're standing up and we are doing bicep curls. Okay, we don't have weights. So when you do a bicep curl without weights, I want you to go slow and I want you to really contract. Like I'm shaking right now because I'm pushing so hard against myself. I know that it doesn't look like you're doing anything, okay? Because you're going slow and you're not holding anything in your hand. But you are doing work right now. You are using your own body to give you the force. So it doesn't look like much, but you can definitely sculpt your arms. Now, if you have weights, like I said, feel free to grab some weights. If you got them, just make sure you don't go too light. Like, don't buy 3-pound weights. You should start with 5. That should be the lightest you should ever buy. I do, for my arms, I do like 8 usually. I was doing 12, but I kind of took some time off after the baby. And now I gotta build my strength back up. So the next thing we're going to do, again, looks easy. We're going to do arm circles, but you're going to pretend that you have a force. You're going to pretend you have like books and you're really, really pushing against, and we're coming forward, and then we're going to switch backward halfway through. So you just want to keep the height about at your shoulders and do these circles. Okay, now we're going to reverse. We're halfway there. Now we're going to come back. Again, this one doesn't look like much, but I can feel it in my shoulders, man. I can definitely feel it. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake it out. Next, we are going to do overhead press. So again, we don't have weights. We got to pretend we have them. So get those arms in a 90 degree, and we're going to press up, pretending we have a really heavy bar in our hands. Okay? This is how you have to work. If you don't have weights at home, you have to go slow and be deliberate and really push against yourself, because that's how you're going to get a workout in. You can't just be like, okay, that's not going to do anything. You gotta use the power. Okay, but I would recommend, if you're trying to lose body fat or whatever, get some weights. Like, they're not that expensive from Target, and just you gotta stick with this. Having a nice upper body is really nice for tank tops, and get it tight for next summer. So our next thing and our last thing, we're going to do a bent over row with a tricep extension. Again, this is traditionally a weighted exercise, but you're going to stand with your butt out, kind of, and you're going to pull up and then hit your triceps, okay? And just like we've been doing in the other ones, we are going to pretend that we have really heavy weights in our hands, even though we have nothing. And we're going to create that force within our own body. So you can see that when I flex, you can kind of see my tricep is shaking a little bit in the video there. Because I am really, really pushing. And really, like, what helps me push and pretend I have weight is to, like, squeeze my hands really tight. That just kind of helps me fake it a little bit. We're done, and that's it. So now I want you to do that 3 or 4 times. That was, I think, 7 minutes. So that'll give you 21 or half an hour workout. So have fun and have a great day. Bye.